Howdy folks, this is Minecraft Mug for mugplanet.mcph.co, and today we're going to be going over some of the best command generators that I have ever seen. They're really cool, I really like them. And also, one of these command generators will let you get signs with colored text on them in Minecraft, which it's something that I just now realized you could do, like in the last couple of days. Because, if you watch a lot of the, well-known YouTubers, they'll tell you you can't do it without, MC Edit or something like that. And now, here's a way to do it in completely default Minecraft. Not even so much as a command pack or anything. Just one command and one command block. And you can get it generated for you. It's super easy to use. And also, the armor stands, which usually are really hard to come up with all the different aspects to summon the armor stand exactly how you want it. Well, now there's a generator for that. It makes that tons easier. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first command generator I'm going to go over is a armor stand generator. And here is the link right there. If you want to just type it out, you can do that, but the link will also be in the description because that's a pretty long link to type out. So I'm just going to real quickly kind of go over how you would do it. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's more fun to just sort of play with it and see what you can figure out. So you have all these options of things you can do to the armor stand. So for this, I think I'm just going to make no base plate and show the arms. And then you can also kind of rotate it around. You see how that works. And you can also rotate all the separate body parts around. As you can see, most of the rotations with the body, they look a little funny. So I usually don't use those. But you can just kind of move it around however you like. And I'm just going to real quickly do this because, you can see how this works. So we've now got an armor stand that kind of looks like it's walking, I guess. So that's what we were going for, which I guess it was. We're doing good. And now for the equipment, the only difference between the 1.8 equipment and the 1.9 equipment is, if you remember, in 1.9 you're now able to use the left hand of things, and in 1.8 you can't. So that's the only difference. We're going to use, let's say, 1.9 here. And what the little helmet specifies section, all that means is it going to be an item, or is it going to be a player, or is it going to be like an image? I think you can upload an image. I haven't actually done that before, so I'm not sure how the image uploading works. But for right now, we're just going to stick with an item name, and we're just make it simple. We're going to do diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, diamond leggings. We're just going to go all diamond just to make it nice and simple for this tutorial sort of overview thing. And diamond, what was the diamond shoes? I think it's just diamond shoes, right? I don't know. If it doesn't work, then no, it's because I didn't type it in correctly. So that's all we're going to do. We're not going to give it anything in its hands. Now we're just going to copy that command. Oop, one last thing. You can lock certain slots, and I'll let you play around with that, but you have some options here to lock the interaction with the things on the armor stand. So like, the helmet and chest plate, you can lock whether or not you want to be able to take them off later. So that's all there is to that. So I'm just going to copy this command, paste it right in. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to add a 1 here just to make it spawn above the commands instead of like in the command stand, because that would be weird. I said command stand. I'm just going to stop now. There we go. So as you can see, we've got the armor stand here, and that was really easy to use. And usually it would have taken quite a while to make that command just in the game. So I really like to use generators sometimes. I think it's good to know how the command works, like just to make it yourself. But generators really save a lot of time when you're generating larger commands like these. So now, moving on to the next command generator. The next command generator we're going to go over is actually 7. Yes, 7 command generators all in one. So here's the website. It's www.minecraft.com, and that link will also be in the description so you don't have to type it out. And let's get into it. So I'm just going to go over each one really fast so that this video is not insanely long. But let's go over the TellRaw generator first. So what that does, if you don't know, is that puts a little bit of text in your chat box. And I'll show you that in the game in a minute, so it'll be even clearer then. So if you want to add text, you're going to click that button. And as you can see, you actually have several options for the text. Now I'm just going to make it, normal raw text because I don't want to get, too complicated. But you can look at these and just see that they're there. So for the text, let's just say, hi, I'm Mug. And let's make it, what color are we going to make it? Let's make it green. And let's make it bold too, just because we've got the option to. And you can make something happen to click it, like open a URL or run a command or something like that, which is extremely helpful for, like, if you're making a map or something and you want to say, hey, come look at my website, and you can click it and go to their website. So that's nice. And the hover event is like if you hover over it, what happens? So let's say show text, just because that's what I think is the simplest one. So let's say Minecraft mug. And you don't have to use the parentheses. I don't know, I just put them in there for some reason. And what color are we going to make? Let's make it purple. And then you're going to click the add text button to actually put it in the command. Now if you decided, hey, I also want to put something in there that's blue, well, you can just add the word blue, and again, you don't have to use the parentheses. I'm just putting them in there so you can see, where the different lines are, if that made sense. So then you're just going to put in dark blue and add the text, and they're both going to show up. And you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. So that's all there is to this command. I'm just going to click add text, and then I'm going to copy this command, and I'm going to paste it into this command block. And there we go. Now it is in our chat box. You can see it right there. It is green like we told it to be, and it's bold, and it says hi, I'm Mug. And if you hover over it, then you get the word Minecraft mug and the word blue, both in parentheses. So the blue is kind of hard to see, but hopefully you can still see it there. And next we're going to move on to, I don't remember what we're going to move on to, but we're going to move on to it. Okay, so the next one is the execute command, and I'm just going to clear out this command, and if you want to do that, you can click the X, and that'll delete that section of the command. So execute, you can add text. Now, just so y'all know, I don't really use the execute command a whole lot, but it has something to do with, like, responding to something. Like, if you walk over a certain block, then that block's going to make something happen. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. I'm not real familiar with the execute command, but those of you that are, y'all can use this generator. But I don't really use it because I don't really know how to use the execute command. So I'm just going to show you, just going to show you all the options it has. It looks kind of similar to the other one. So again, I don't really know how to use this one, but I think it's important to mention that it's there. So just going to close out of that, let you look at this screen for a minute. And next I'm going to move on to the title command because I do know kind of how to use that command. So what you're going to do is you're going to add text. Oh, and this text will show up like in the middle of your screen. It's not going to be in your chat box, just going to be like right in the middle of your screen. So what text would you want? Like you could say, oh, let's say this is a YouTube video. And you also have to be careful how long your text is because it won't all fit on the screen. I'm not sure if that's too much text or not, but either way, y'all are going to get the idea. So again, let's make it a pretty color. Let's go aqua. And we'll make this one underlined. And we'll add the text. And that's all there is to that one. You're just going to copy that command and I'm going to place down another command block and put it in that command block. And let's use a button on this one. There's a button, put it right on the command block and push the button. Boom. Now you see in the middle of the screen it says this is a YouTube video. So that works, and I like that one a lot just because it makes that so easy to use. It's a lot simpler than figuring out how to type all that and the color and all that stuff. So now we're going to move on to the next one. So let's open that back up. The next one is the subtitle command, and it kind of goes with the title command. It's just going to be a little bit of smaller text underneath where you would have the title. So again, I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute. So let's just add text. And what are we going to say on this one? Let's just say, hi, I'm Mug again, because I'm not creative enough to think of another sentence. So let's go with, what's another color? Let's go with the light green. and we will make it strike through. And that'll have a little line in the middle, like it was an accident, and then you went back and crossed it out. So let's add that text. So now it says, "Hi, I'm Mug." And you're going to copy that command. And also, if you notice here, it gives you a little preview of what your text is going to look like, so I like that. And you're just going to, you're going to paste that command right in, and you're going to click done. Now notice something kind of interesting. If I put a button on here and I just push it, well, it doesn't work, because it actually has to work with the normal title command. So if I put a button right in the middle of the command, so it activates both command blocks, then it works. It says, "This is a YouTube channel," and underneath it, it says, "Hi, I'm Mug." So that's really neat. I like that command. I think that the title command is like one of my favorite commands, just because there's so much you can do with it and it looks really cool. But either way, we're going to move on to the next command now. So these next ones I really like. So this is the how to / give yourself a sign. So it'll give you a sign, it'll generate the command for you. And let's just say signs are cool. Just cuss, and let's go dark. No, let's go normal green. Let's go normal green. And let's go bold. And so what you're going to do is just click add text. And what I really like about this command generator is it makes it a lot easier to get colored text on signs. Because usually the only way is if you sit down and spend a lot of time figuring out how to make the / give command or the / block data command. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's really hard to get these in normal game, and a lot of people really haven't even heard of a way to get the colored signs in the game without a mod or a plugin or something. So you put this in your vanilla Minecraft survival world, everybody will be like, how'd you do that? And it'll just be cool. So let's put that command down. Oops, that's the wrong command. Excuse me while I just grab the right command block. There we go. And boom. Now we've got ourselves a sign, and upon placing the sign down, we can see where it says signs are cool, and it is green, just like it's supposed to be. So that's neat. And now we'll go over the other command, which is the only other way to get colored signs, colored text on signs in default Minecraft. So the next command is the / block data command. So that's another way to get the sign text. And it's kind of like / entity data command, if you are familiar with that. Anyway, we're going to add text here. So let's say this is a sign. And what color are we going to make it? Let's make it gold. Let's make it gold. And let's make it italic. So that's about all we're going to do with that. We're going to add the text, and we're going to get this command. So first, I'm just going to copy the command and paste it into the command block. Now you actually have to do a little bit more for this command. I prefer to use the / give command to get a sign, but you can use this one as well. So the first thing you have to do is where it has the little square brackets and XYZ, you're going to have to delete that and hit done. Next thing you're going to have to do is whatever sign it is you want to add text to, you're going to have to get the coordinates of that sign. So I'm going to add text to this sign. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit your F3 key, and it's going to bring up this little menu. And these numbers right here are the ones we're going to focus on. Looking at, and it's going to have some numbers. And also you have to make sure your cursor is on the sign, that the sign is outlined and you are hovering over the sign. So I'm just going to copy those coordinates, so 895, 66, and 216. So now we're just going to enter that into the command block right where we just deleted that text. So it's going to be block data, space, the coordinates you just copied, space, curly bracket, and then all that other stuff in the command that you generated. So then you're just going to click done, and as you can see, now there is text on the sign that was not there before. So just in case we need to see that again, whoops, there's the sign, it's blank, totally blank, and then let's just add a button, just make it a little easier, and you just saw this text just pop right up on the sign. So that's how you're going to use the block data generator. And last but not least, we have the book generator. So what you're going to do, just like you have on all the other ones, you're going to click Add Text. And you're just going to put a bunch of text. Let's just say, this is Minecraft mug from mugplanet.mcph.co. And let's just copy and paste that a few times, just so you can see what it looks like. Now, just to show you something, I'm going to copy and paste it like a whole bunch of times. And now if I click to add that text to the command, and I scroll down here, you can see the text goes way off the book page, and it's definitely not what we were going for. So what you have to do is you kind of have to go back and see where the end of the page would be, and you kind of have to guess at this part because you don't really know how long the page is. So I'm just going to say, let's try about here, and whoops, go to the end, and we're just going to delete all of that. And also you can make this colored as well, just a little side note, so let's make it, let's make it red and bold. And so you can see now it all fits nicely onto the page. So now what you're going to do is you're going to click the Add Book Page button. Of course that is if you need another page. If one page is enough, then you're doing good right now. But either way, you're going to add book page. So that's just going to be like a line on your book. And you're going to click Add Text. And then you can add more text, and I'm just going to paste that in again. Whoops, I think I did that too many times. Let's do that over. Let's just paste that in once. And let's go, what color should we go? Let's go with light purple. And we'll make it italic. And also over here you can see you've got the hover event and the click event. But again, I'm not really going to mess with that, but you can see that it's there. And now add text. So now you can see the book has 2 pages. Now I did the purple text way too long, but you know, you can fix that because like I said, it's kind of trial and error. You don't really know how long the book is or how much is going to fit onto a page, so you kind of have to just play with it a little bit so you get it to all fit correctly. But let's see how that works. Is that going to work right? Yeah, that's much better. So also it works like this for the sign. I forgot to mention that, but you need, if you want more than one line of text on your sign, you're going to have to hit the add sign line button and then go to your next part of your text. So that's just going to make it on the different rows of the sign. But yeah, for right now, let's stay on the book. And I'm going to copy this command, Control-C, go back into Minecraft. So you're just going to paste the command right in. And there we go. Now I've got ourselves a book. And on the first page, it's got the bold red text. Page after that, it's got the italic purple text, just like we told it to. So that is how you're going to use the generator to give yourself a book. Well, this has been a video of all the best command generators known to Minecraft kind. And if you enjoyed it or if you found a helpful command generator that you can use, please do leave a like. I'll appreciate it. Lets me know I did a good job. And if you want to see more videos like this, also please subscribe so you'll be able to see them right when they come out and you'll know what's going on. So, thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.